For me, you know, to achieve 50 years was something that I would have never believed that would happen. People ask me, well, have I arrived? And I would always say, when you arrive, you're finished, and I'm just starting. So the future is our oyster. It's immense what we can achieve, the ultimate. The history came in '63. Often, because I still work 2 days a week, my clients will ask me, 50 years, he said, you know, who started? I said, well, of course, my father. My daughter, at the age of 8, 9, she was doing the punk looks to her school children. She worked with my brother continuously, which was artistic, in British artistic hairdresser of the year. And obviously, we won 11 years in a row the artistic team hairdresser of the year, and we kept winning everything that had to do with the education. And Sasha was part of that strength. We also have a Toni&Guy product, which is for the public, which is fantastic products, which is going worldwide with Unilever. But, you know, so with that, we support also with DVD. So it's an immense educational program. And of course, you know, we got 26 academies throughout the world where we can expand our empire.
Toni&Guy's been working with London Fashion Week now for 9 years, 18 seasons. And even going back further, we were flying to places like Milan, Paris, New York. It's part of our passion. I think we see fashion as a way that we learn. So when you're working with really big designers and really big makeup artists, you're absorbing all these influences, and I think it makes our hair more relevant. It's part of a bigger picture, because I think clients, they buy taste, they don't buy technique. So it's not just how you do things, but is the timing right? Is it relative to what's going on with clothing, etc.? So our cooperation is quite strong. Every year the designers ask me to do hair I can't do, because they never want what I can do. They want me to do new things every year. So they inspire me with their stories and what they produce, and then I have to think about new ways to be part of their vision. So I like the pressure of it. Personally, it excites me very much. And it's about producing something that is a combination of things. You stand there and you're part of a team. These beautiful clothes, beautiful makeup, beautiful hair, and that girl turns a corner and takes off down the runway, and you're like, wow, we did that. And it's lovely. You know what I mean? It's a little special moment. It feels good. Products are technology. So if I say it again personally, if I go to do a hair test for a designer, he doesn't really want last year's hair. So part of doing new hair is having new products. And if you have the latest technology, your hair looks newer. It's very, very strongly linked, Fashion Week, to product. For us, that's where all the technology comes from. Because, yeah, we need the latest product to make our hair look contemporary and new and fresh. One of the things you should always start with is a great hairspray. Yeah, an extreme hold hairspray. Yeah. And then the other one, we're coming into summer. It's getting warmer, people wear their hair more naturally. So sometimes nice to play with a wave with sea salt spray. Very important. I mean, if you look at any editorial now, there's so many looks that just look fresh and untouched, but it's actually using products like this. And it sounds odd, the ladies shouldn't, I know it's labeled for men, but sometimes when you start to play with the paste and the matte, if you rub them on the scalp very closely, you'll get a different sort of volume. And it's a nice way to give your hair texture during the day, and if it collapses, you can just rub your hair again and it'll pop back out. That for me is probably pretty much part of every show I do now, dry shampoo. It's concept. I mean, we were demanding this for our team because, as I said, it's an old concept of product about cleaning your hair, but it comes out as a powder. It's very slightly liquidy. If you start to massage it, it turns totally back into a powder. The powder close to your scalp makes your hair swell and get big. That group of 4 for me would be, if you have those, you can pretty much create any contemporary texture or shape you need to do now. That would be complete.
The secret of success is to be very humble, to be supportive, and to obviously also be ambitious and to have a big picture. The bigger your picture, the bigger you feel, the more your mind will set towards that level. If you think small, you will always stay small. If you think big, you will get there. One way or the other, you will get there.